Everybody, we have some news. You guys is a champion in Overwatch 2 Season 9. Overwatch 2 Season 9 arrives tomorrow with exciting core gameplay updates, a reward competitive game mode, and a season team that will test the courage of even the bravest heroes as they face a dangerous threat of cosmic proportions. Get your friends together, queue up, and face the unknown that awaits you. Competitive play updates. Thanks in part to your feedback, we've updated competitive play. Now more transparent than ever, the new competitive overview after every match provides clear insights into how your rank changes, including skill modifiers to help you understand your progress through the ranks. At the start of Season 9, we're doing a soft reset of everyone's rank, giving everyone a fresh opportunity to climb higher while maintaining a standard in match quality. We're also bringing placements back, which means your performance in these games substantially influences your initial rank placement. For the truly daring, we're introducing a prestigious new rank above Grandmaster Champion rank. This new rank offers a fresh challenge and a challenge to claim your place among elite Overwatch 2 players. We're also providing new competitive rewards by introducing new Jade weapon variants, available only during the 2024 competitive year beginning with Season 9. Earn new competitive points as you win matches and unlock Jade variants for your favorite heroes. Click here to learn more about what changes in store when you log into play. It's time for your competitive comeback. So I guess that this blog post is probably going to be like a summary. Face a cosmic crisis. Join forces with your teammates in a new non-canon co-op event to complete challenges and branching objectives branching objectives as you explore the unknown, making each mission you play uniquely different. Survive the crisis as Sigma, Roadhog, Soldier, May, Torbjorn, Widowmaker, Lifeweaver, Moira, Ana, and Ilari. Work together to uncover the truth behind your crash landing and escape the mysterious threat that lies beneath the station at Antarctic Peninsula. Beware, because a traitor in pursuit of incredible powers may be in your midst. I'm curious how this is gonna play out though, but I gotta say I love how the map looks. I love how the map looks. I wanna see how this event is gonna be. Brave Eldritch Horrors and the Bell Pass. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Given to the Whispers of Madness in the Overwatch 2 Season 9 Battle Pass. Over 80 tiers of rewards including Survivor 76, Tentacle, Horror, Torbjorn, Horror Hog, Roadhog, and more can be earned when you upgrade to the Premium Battle Pass. If you can brave the horrors of all 80 tiers of the Battle Pass, you unlock Ancient Caller Mythic Moira skin. You can also get the Beholder Sigma and Harbinger Lifeweaver Legendary skins along with 2,000 Overwatch coins and 20 tier skips when you pick up the Ultimate Battle Pass bundle. This skin is looking sick. New skins to fall in love with. Okay, visit the shop through the season for out of this world cosmic cosmetics. Plus Valentine's theme skins you're sure to fall in love with. Collect the themed remixes of Rosa Heart Reinhardt, Rose Lily Widowmaker, and Cherry Blossom Kiriko. Or capture your true love with the return of fan favorite Cupid Hanzo and the all new Valentine's Reaper skin. So wait, you can get the Cupid Hanzo skin again. I know that a lot of you have been wanting to get a Cupid Hanzo skin, didn't get it like last time. So it's returning. Other cosmic surprises coming soon to the shop are legendary skins with scary cool remixes, including Fiend, Orisa, and Dark Phone Lucio, along with weapon skins inspired by the graffiti of the Los Muertos gang seen on Dorado. And be sure to stay tuned for a new collaboration that will be rolling in later this season. Team up for Hero Mastery Gauntlet. Experience a new multiplayer experience in Hero Mastery. Work with your team to fight against changing waves of enemies, defend your towers, and upgrade your defenses. Can you survive the Hero Mastery Gauntlet? I'll give this a try. Honestly, I haven't tried out the Hero Mastery one in game. You know, like with Genji, with Mei. I just got like the first couple of ones, and I want to see how this one's gonna feel. Team up with friends and face tactical moments requiring both individual and collective skill. Every time you play with will be a fresh experience with variations in enemy waves, objectives, and upgrade options, ensuring no two games are the same and that you can test your skill with any hero. Okay, so with any hero. Bringing a whole new balance to gameplay. Season 9 Champions also introduces global balance changes that affect every hero in the game. We're adjusting how the damage dealt is more consistent by increasing the projectile size, while also increasing the health pools of all heroes, thereby keeping the time it takes to eliminate targets relatively the same. We also added a new passive for all heroes to regenerate their health when they step out of combat. If you haven't already, read the patch notes, which we'll be diving in a second, and see what's up with them. Justice reigns from above. Season 9 also presents significant updates to Pharah made with some strong goals in mind. Empower Pharah to make more individual plays and lessen her reliance on heroes like Mercy. shift Farah's movement capabilities from feathering up in the sky toward more horizontal movement that can cover distance quickly, and introduce brief moments of downtime for Farah's flight. Okay. These goals are aimed at enabling Farah to be more effective at higher ranked thresholds and as a solo hero, while also addressing rougher experiences players have going against Farah, such as her present limiting the effective hero pool of the opposing team. Okay, Farah's Hoverjet's passive has been reworked to limit her time in the air, with fuel being recharged only while she's touching the ground. To compensate for this large change, Farah has more speed and acceleration while in the air, allowing her to traverse between areas quicker. Jump jets also now provide bonus fuel, 50% of the total tank, and that overflows if you hit 100% fuel. Okay, a bit confusing for me. I don't play that much Farah. We'll see how it's gonna go. So, while there are moments of downtime introduced, Farah players will have much more control of where they want to be on the battlefield during that time in air. Farah also has a new ability called Jet Dash. When Farah uses secondary fire, okay, she will dash in the direction she's moving. So, Tracer Blink. When combined with Concussive Blast and the enhanced mobility from Hoverjets, Farah can quickly navigate herself into positions where she's slightly lethal. Well, I'm trying to picture. So, like, if before Farah was like in the sky, pew, pew, in the sky, pew, pew, right now Farah's gonna be like, you know, like all over the place. That's how I envision her, right? This more active Farah means a healthier game and offers new levels of skill expression. We're looking forward to your feedback on these Farah changes. So, what I get out of this, we're gonna probably explain the patch notes. What I get out of this is that your APM with Farah, I feel like, will definitely increase. Like, clearly, you will not be able to stay in the sky and pew, 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 because the only way you can recharge fuel is if you're just gonna hit the ground. So, you're gonna move nonstop all over the place. So, I expect Farah rollouts and stuff, and areas that you can control. Seems to me that maybe they made her, like, more fun. We'll have to wait and see how she's gonna feel like, to be honest, and see what's up, what changes they did, like, exactly in the patch notes. Rolling into Junkertown. Ooh. Rolling into Junkertown. And finally, a big update for the Wild and Rowdy Junkertown map is coming this season. The first section of the map, the area by the first checkpoint, is quite open. It can be tough for the offensive team to push the cart through here if the defending team has a Widow or Farah. If the defending team has a Widow or Farah. Farah dive now, maybe. So, we've replaced the small cover with a trusty burned out building. Okay, we've also replaced the outhouse that was close to the gate with a tall water tower to block the line of sight from the openings above the choke point? Hey, yo, wait, so you can't snipe from the window? Oh my god. And also, what happens to my call out? I always called out I'm playing next to the toilet. I'm on the toilet. That's my call out. He's on the toilet. Focus him on the toilet. What is this? This changes a lot. This might not make Junkertown that much of a sniper map. Not the toilet. Yeah, exactly. Where's the toilet? No, it's under the water tank. Okay, additionally, a few more cars have been added to this area and the cliffside path has been reduced. Okay, we'll see how it looks like in game. The small health pack on the balcony overlooking the hairpin turn on the second area, okay, has been removed to lessen the defender advantage from that choke. In the third area, we added a vertical support beam on the left side of the hallway to block the sightline from the upper ledge to give more cover for attackers to enter the area. I would have loved some screenshots here, I'm going to be honest with you, but we'll see in game how it's going to feel, how it's going to look like. We also widened and added cover to a hallway on the outer midsection of Area 3 to open up teamfights that happened there. Okay, dude, so they kind of changed a lot. Oh my god. Finally, the updated map features the new nighttime lighting theme to try out. Looking at this, I think I just prefer nighttime, but I always love like nighttime maps. Overwatch 2 Season 9 Champions begins tomorrow, so answer the call and challenge yourself on the competitive ranks today. So a lot of news, just summarizing what we're going to be getting in Season 9 that's going to start tomorrow. I can't wait to test this out. Can't wait to read the patch notes. I want to give this a try too. See how fluid Farah feels, if she's going to feel like a little bit better and stuff. And the game style sounds to me like it's going to change a lot. It's probably going to be like a lot of set rollouts, like Instead of I'm spamming from here, sounds like it's gonna be like I'm gonna play from this building, then go down, then pat on top, then that's it. Just goes, no two parts. Okay, we're good to go. Okay, fine. And Junkertown changes, pretty exciting. A lot of the times in Junkertown, I feel like a lot of us just go like, whoever has the better widow wins. Same thing as on Havana. So let's see what this means. Let's see what this means. Okay, and now we are ready for this. Oh God. Okay, I need to take a sip. Give me a second. Okay. Overwatch 2 retail patch notes, February 13, 2024. These patch notes will go live with the new season. Welcome to Season 9 Champions. Season 9 brings core gameplay updates, a reworked competitive game mode, and a new co-op event that will test the courage of even the bravest heroes as they face a dangerous threat of cosmic proportions. New event. Okay, we have a new event. Lurks in the shadows. Competitive play updates. Given the significant changes to our heroes and the addition of a new skill tier, this reset is designed to give all players a chance to climb higher than ever before. All goals in gold queue and open queue have been reset to unranked. You'll have to do placements have been rebuilt from the ground up. Your predicted rank will be displayed. You must complete 10 matches in a roll to receive your skill rank for that role. Winning your placements will have a significant impact on your final rank. Competitive updates have been reworked. Now it will update after every match. Going forward, we have information about your rank and how you get it and stuff, I guess. Okay, we have skill modifiers now appear on the competitive progress page. Oh, okay, this was this point above. After each match, skill modifiers provide information on how much rank will gain or lose progress after a match, including win or loss streak, rank instability, and match favorability. New skill tier champion. A very small percentage of players will occupy this echelon of competitive play. Versus screen. The range of ranks for players in a match of competitive play is now displayed on the same screen where both teams are shown with their name cards, player icons, and titles. New grouping requirements. Bronze to Diamond players may group with other players within 2 skill tiers of their own skill rank. Master players may group with other players within 1 skill tier. Grandmaster players with other players within 3 skill divisions of their own skill rank. And champion players may only group up with only 1 other player within 3 skill divisions of their own skill rank. So if you're champion 1, you cannot play with GM 1, for example, is what I'm getting, right? Because it's skill divisions. If it's champion 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. Okay. Art and UI updates. New ones, new art for skill tier and skill division. Competitive skill tier legend has been redesigned to include updated and new relevant information. Competitive updates. Okay, so for each win, you get 10 competitive points. For each draw, you get 5. And each loss still grants 0 competitive points. Competitive challenges that award additional competitive points at the end of the season have been replaced with a new competitive progression system. Every match counts towards this. After earning 30, you will receive an additional 100 competitive points, so some extra ones. Wins award 3 progress award toward your competitive progression meter. Okay, numbers. How much? Jade weapons. They've been introduced. Each Jade weapon will cost 3,000 competitive points to purchase. All players will start the season with 0 points. All existing points will be converted into legacy competitive points. Each golden weapon now costs 3,000 competitive points to purchase, and at the end of the year, any remaining balance of the competitive points converts to legacy competitive points. Matchmaking, ranking. Oh my God, these are a lot, bro. Cross-seg updates. Okay, here are updates. Friend endorsements, so you can endorse friends. Some settings, added a feature. Remembers what you had focused when backing out of screens. Okay. Player progression. Added a new set of visual upgrades. So they changed this a little bit. Wrecking Ball title renamed from champion to champ. Okay, competitive challenges have been removed. Rewards and progress for competitive play are now displayed on the competitive progress page, and titles are rewarded at the end of the season. And matchmaking rating. At the start of the season only, the internal matchmaking ratings for all players have been adjusted to push players close to the normalized average, approximately at gold 3. Matchmaking ratings have been decayed. The higher the rank, the more it has decayed. Most players will start at a lower skill division and skill rank and division than their most recent rank. So a lot of changes. We have some cross-seg updates too, and now diving into hero updates. Whew, so much build up until the goddamn patch notes, chat. Let's see what they changed. Okay, we discussed about the projectile size changes to the base size. We're not gonna go in depth here. They talked about hero HP that got changed. Ultimate ability costs, all ultimate ability costs increased by 10%. So because you're gonna land more shots, they're like, bro, you're gonna farm your ultimate faster. So this is like a nerf to ultimates in general because it's gonna be like harder to get them. Not a direct nerf, but I don't think this is gonna feel that much because you're gonna be landing more shots anyway. We have the passives explained. And quick melee damage increased from 30 to 40. Oh my god. Okay, so you will do 40 damage with melee now instead of 30 damage. I don't think that melee damage has ever been changed in Overwatch. And without further ado, let's just dive into this. Tank. Okay, so health changes. Let's see other changes. Self-destruct. Explosion maximum damage increased from 900 to 1000. Inner explosion radius, range for maximum damage before fall-off begins, increased from 4 to 6 meters. So Diva Bomb got buffed. Doomfist, extra HP, plus max impact damage increased from 50 to 75 with his rocket punch, and max wall slam damage increased from 30 to 40, so he does more damage with his punch. Junker Queen, extra health. Wound damage over time increased from 60 to 90 on Rampage. Okay. Mauga just health buffs. Orisa just armor buff. Ramatra just health buff. Reinhardt just health. No, not just health buff. Wait a minute. Rocket Hammer. From 85 to 100. So Hammer... Wait. Hammer will do 100 damage. And Charge will do 275 impact damage with the wall. So Reinhardt got, apart from like some health buffs and armor buffs, he also got some damage buffs. Hammer will do 100 and Charge will do 275 instead of 225. Roadhog just extra HP. Sigma extra shields, part of his HP pool. Winston extra HP plus damage increase from 60 to 75 on his left click. And Primal Rage punch damage increased from 40 to 50. So some Winston buffs as well. Wrecking Ball, armor buff, Zarya extra health. And also primary fire beam width increased from 0.15 to 0.2. So it's going to be a little bit easier to track with Zarya. Personally, I feel like it has always been pretty okay to track with Zarya and Symmetra, but this should definitely increase your damage output a little bit. So tanks just got, some tanks got like they got like some damage buffs, and I think the reason why they got them is because of everybody's HP increasing. I don't know the exact breakpoints right now, but Reinhardt Hammer doing 100 sounds nice. Diva Bomb will be more valuable than before. Pretty interesting. Okay, moving on, damage heroes. I want to see what they changed to damage heroes because you probably need more damage now. So, Ashe, health increased, and Bob, weapon damage will do from 14 to 17. Okay. Bastion just extra health. Cassidy, did he get anything? Deadeye, initial rate increased from 130 to 150, and damage rate increased from 260 to 300. So they buffed Deadeye. Now, I don't know how strong this will be in game. I still think that we have to wait and see how it's gonna feel like in an in-game scenario. If you TLDR, what it does is it charges your High Noon faster, I guess. You know, let's see how the breakpoint will feel like. Damage rate increased from 260 to 300. You might be able to get some kills with it, maybe not. I still think High Noon is mostly used as a reload for the ultimate, but until we see, who knows? Maybe you press Q and maybe you can just click heads. Until we see it in game, hard to predict. Echo, extra health, and also width increased from 0.2 to 0.25 on her focusing beam, so it's going to be easier to track with her. With a laser. Duplicate. Maximum combined health value increased from 300 to 350. Okay, there were a lot of questions. Does she keep the same value? So she's still copying, but 350 health max. Genji, health increased, 250 HP now. And Dragon Blade, swing recovery decreased from 0.9 to 0.7. So instead of going like, she's going to go like, faster. Swing recovery time means like faster, more damage because you have the chance of doing like more swings and stuff. Hanzo, health increase from 200 to 250. Storm Arrow, damage increase from 65 to 75, and cooldown reduced from 10 seconds to 8 seconds. So this is something that is really good against like high HP targets. You have it once every 8 seconds. You will be able to like kind of melt a lot of people with this. This is his compensation for the fact that he will not be able to one-shot 250. He cannot one-shot 250 HP targets as he only does 240. So this is a pretty big Hanzo buff with his E. For his E. Junkrat, base projectile size reduced from 0.25 to 0.2 meters. So wait a minute. So it's gonna be, you're gonna get hit less by this. Junkrat got nerfed. What? Junkrat got nerfed. Oh my god. Okay. So Junkrat kind of got nerfed, apart from obviously his health increase. Finally. Oh, everybody's so happy in chat. Okay. Now, Mei, health increased. That's it. Mei will have 300 HP. Okay, Farah, we talked about this a little bit earlier. Let's see. 250 HP and a lot of numbers. Oh my god, these are a lot of numbers. So, rocket launcher. Recovery time reduced by 0.05. Projectile speed increased from 35 to 40. So, you'll shoot a little bit faster. It will travel a little bit faster. And you'll do less damage to yourself with it. Jet Dash, new secondary ability, they set it on your right click, provides a quick horizontal boost in the direction Farah is moving on an 8-second cooldown, added a setting to activate Jet Dash on double jump instead, so extra mobility. Jump Jet, now restores 50% of hover jet's fuel and can briefly overfill the maximum fuel amount. Vertical boost height reduced by 20% and cooldown is increased, so it will definitely be a way to still try to keep you up in the air because you get extra fuel, but cooldown is pretty high at 14 seconds. Concussive Blast, her E, cooldown decreased. Explosion now deals 30 damage, so an extra damage source for Farah to enemy targets. Explosion radius reduced from 8 to 6 meters, so you have to be more precise with it. And knockback reduced by 10%, so I think that it kind of, you can use it a little bit more, but it's weaker than before. Barrage. Now instantly refills hover jet's fuel, so after you use it, you can just fly afterwards. Fine. And hover jet's speed boost increased from 20 to 40%. Oh my god, so we're gonna move way faster when you use hover jets. Now requires landing to recharge fuel, so you gotta touch like a flat surface. And can now be activated without fuel to slow your descent. Ooh. Developer comments, Farah has a significant update that empowers more individual plays and shifting her movement capabilities from high up in the air to more horizontal movement that can cover distance quickly. So she's going to be, I would say, from the description here, combination between, I don't know, Genji and Echo? I don't know. She's going to be definitely fun to learn how to play her again. Relearn like how her kit will feel. I don't know if she's going to be better like this, but it's definitely like a playstyle change for her, clearly. It's not going to be like you stay in the back and you spam. You have to be more proactive, I guess, instead of just like spamming nonstop. Curious to see what Farah players will be able to do with this. Okay, moving on. Oh, by the way, and one thing, they're saying here that she does less damage to herself with the rocket launcher. I think that this is their way of telling you that you should use rocket launcher a little bit more on yourself. Farah is gonna become quick gameplay, Quake gameplay. Yeah. I feel like that too. So you're just gonna probably gonna do like a lot of rocket boosts. You know, a rocket boost, dash to the side, go up, concussive blast, then rocket jump. This is how it's probably gonna look like. Okay, moving on. Reaper. He's gonna have 300 HP. Sojourn. Secondary fire base projectile size reduced from 0.1 to 0.07 meters. So the one that you just got like until you charge your railgun, the size is reduced a little bit. So she got a tiny nerf, I would say. I mean, it's 0.07 though. Okay. Sojourn has been pretty strong recently. Maybe this is their intention of like changing her. Well, like, what's the thought process behind this? Soldier will have 250 HP. Sombra will have 250 HP. Symmetra will have... they just talk about, like, the shields that increased from 100 to 150. I think she's going to have 250. Primary fire beam width increased from 0.2 to 0.25. We've seen this change to Zarya and to... Secondary fire is a railgun. Oh, wait a minute. My bad. We rebinded the key bindings. True, it's railgun over here on Sojourn. So, oh my god, the one shot. The charge shot, you're right, is going to be a little bit trickier to land. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. I changed the key bindings. Okay. So for Symmetra, photon projector, primary fire beam width increased from 0.2 to 0.25 meters, same as change to the beam as they did to Zarya and to Echo's E. Torbjorn, health increased to 250. Tracer has 175 health, so she's not going to have 200, she's going to have 175. And Widowmaker will have 200 HP. Now moving on into the supports. But before that, let's clarify really fast for the DPSs. So we've seen some small changes in damage to damage heroes. A rework for Farah, I would say. Unexpected Hanzo buffs to compensate for the fact that he can't one-shot targets anymore. Unexpected, I mean, expected buffs to compensate for his playstyle change. Impressed by the fact that they nerfed Junkrat. And yeah, that's about it. Some changes to the HP and some laser change consistency. Okay, moving on to the supports. Ana just has 250 HP. Bop has 250. Brig has 200 health increased. I think she also has armor. I don't know how much health points, how many health points she has right now. I think she has 225 or 250, probably 250. I think she has 150 health and 50 armor. So she should be at 250 right now. Rocket Flail. Okay. Damage increased from 35 to 45, so she does a little bit more damage. Probably this is the way of saying, bro, this shouldn't be weaker than melee, because melee does 40, so this should be 45. Ilari didn't get any buffs, okay, apart from the health buff. Kiriko, health increased from 200 to 250, and Kunai, base projectile size reduced from 0.18 to 0.15 meters. So it's going to be harder to land Kunai shots right now. The same change as they did to Junkrat, roughly the same change that they did to Junkrat and to Sojourn. So Kiriko actually got a nerf going into Season 9. It's going to be trickier to land this. Okay. Lifeweaver, health increase from 175 to 225. Plus, I think he has 50 shields, so he's going to be at 275. Lucio, health increase from 200 to 250. Soundwave, wait, this is his boop. Wait a minute. Damage increased from 25 to 35. Knockback increased by 12%, increased 12%. And movement lockout duration increased from 0.3 to 0.45. Oh my god. I think that this is a huge boop buff. This is a huge boop buff. I want to see what 12% means on the maps, how much longer the distance is, how much this means. It does more damage. And also movement lockout duration increased from 0.3 to 0.45. And also curious to see how boopable are tanks right now, because you know that they have that passive that doesn't let them get knocked back that much. So I want to see what 12% means to that in addition. Holy dude, this is a lot. So Mercy, let's continue. Still a couple supports to go, but so far Lucio got a huge buff here. Mercy, health increased to 250. GA, active duration jump slash crouch cancel reduced from 1.5 to 1 second. Sympathetic recovery passive. Health recovered increased from 25% to 40% of healing dealt. Ooh, so some pretty big Mercy buffs, I'll be honest. So from what I understand, she's going to probably be more mobile. And because, you know why I think she gets this? Because she might be pocketing heroes that will get affected by the DPS passive. And to counter that for herself so that she can recover health, this is probably what they have in mind because of the DPS passive. So Mercy and Lucio are looking kind of good with the changes. Okay, let's continue. Moira, health increase, she's going to have 250 HP. Biotic Grasp, secondary fire damage increased from 50 to 65 per second. Okay, so that's her right click. And secondary fire target acquisition radius increased from 0.6 to 0.7 meters. So it's going to be a little bit easier to connect to the target that you want to use your right click on, your secondary fire. I don't know why they increased the size, but I mean, sure. So it's going to be easier to like land the shots, Land the shots. Acquire the target. And pretty big damage buff too. Okay. Zenyatta finally, health increased from 75 to 100 and shields increased from 150 to 175. So Zen is going to have 275 health points going into Season 9. I would say that the highlights from supports in Season 9, patch-wise, just looking at the numbers, okay, of course, Zen just got a health buff, but because of the thanks to the HP pool bugs, then he's going to be played more because he has Discord Orb, which increases like the amount of damage that a target takes based on the percentage of HP that they have. So effectively, you're reducing their health pool. But I just want to say Lucio with the sound wave sounds super exciting. And same with Mercy. Like, I think that she will be pretty hard to eliminate right now. Pretty hard to eliminate. We'll have to see how this is going to play out. We have some Junkertown updates. We talked about them previously. Some bug fixes. Okay. And very important for Zenyatta, golden weapon tints should now properly be reflected on all scans. And that's about it. Season 9 changes. Season 9 is going to start tomorrow. A huge amount of changes. And I can't wait to see how the game's going to play out. Please let me know in the comments what do you think about the patch notes. What do you think about Season 9? And let's see how fun it's going to be.